Okay, let's continue to learn the text of lesson 12. Please listen to the recording of text 1 together at first.
第12课，明天天气怎么样？
Lesson 12. What will the weather be like tomorrow?
课文1，
Text 1.
昨天北京的天气怎么样？
太热了，
明天呢？明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好，不冷不热。
New words.
天气
天气
怎么样？
怎么样？
太
太
了，热
热
冷。
冷 Okay, we have finished learning text 1. So let's review text 1. First, I will ask one of the students to read the text after me. I'm Sami Yolop. I'm Sami Yolop. Are you there? Give me a response. And Muhammad Awaz Khan, 你好. Okay, 请跟 other students please read the text by yourself. 昨天北京的天气怎么样？
昨天北京的天气怎么样？
太热了。
太热了。
明天呢？
明天呢？
明天天气怎么样？
明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好。
明天天气很好，
不冷不热。
不冷不热。
很好 very good. So, have you reviewed the text by yourself? And do you understand the text? Let's review text 1. Okay, you turn off your microphone. 昨天北京的天气怎么样？怎么样 is the grammar we have learned in text 1. 怎么样 is the interrogative pronoun, and which is used to ask about the condition of something or someone. And we just put 怎么样 behind the subject. For example, look at the example, the sentence of number 3. 明天天气怎么样？明天天气怎么样？That's the subject, and we just put 怎么样 behind the subject. It means how will be tomorrow's weather. 明天天气 tomorrow's weather. 你的汉语怎么样？ How is your Chinese? 你妈妈身体怎么样？ So, 你妈妈身体 your mother's body. So how is your mother's body? Okay, so 怎么样? It was just put behind the subject and ask about the condition of the subject. And the subject can be something or somebody. Okay? And another grammar is the sentences with the subject predicate phrase as the predicate. For example, 你身体怎么样？你身体怎么样？ You know, our Chinese always the Chinese sentence are always separated into the subject and predicate. And 你 is the subject of the sentence. And look at the predicate. In the predicate, it can be still separated into a small subject and a predicate. And 我身体很好. 我 is the subject of the sentence. 身体不太好 is the predicate. And in the predicate, we can, it can be still separate into a small subject and a predicate. So the predicate was, made of a subject predicate phrase. So that is a sentence with a subject predicate phrase, 明天is the subject of the sentence. 天气很好 is the predicate. And in the predicate, we can separate it into a small subject and a predicate, a small predicate. So are you clear? This sentence are the sentences with a subject predicate phrase as the predicate. And we have learned some other sentences. Just look at the predicate. If the mainly element of the predicate is an adjective, that is a sentence as adjective predicate sentence. But if the predicate, the mainly element was a nominal element, so that's this sentence will be the sentence with a nominal element predicate sentence. So are you clear? And another grammar, another structure is 太了, and we always put an adjective between 太了, indicates a high degree, 太热了, it means too hot. 太冷了, it means too cold. And the negative form is 不太, add an adjective. 不太好, it means not too good. 不太热, it means not too hot. So that's the grammar we have learned in text 1. Okay, so I will ask 2 students to read the text, and later I will ask you to recite the text. So, Savara Javid.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, let's listen to the recording together again, and later I will ask you to recite the text.
第12课，明天天气怎么样？
Lesson 12. What will the weather be like tomorrow?
课文1，
Text 1.
昨天北京的天气怎么样？
太热了。
明天呢？明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好，不冷不热。
New words.
天气
天气
怎么样？
怎么样？
太了，
太了，
热
热
冷
冷。Okay, let's see. Look at text 1. 昨天北京的天气怎么样？怎么样？is used to ask about the condition of the subject. 北京的天气 Beijing's weather. 昨天 yesterday. So, how was Beijing's weather yesterday? 太热了，太热了 indicates a high degree. It means too hot. 明天呢is used, behind a noun or a pronoun. It means ask the same question as previously. So what about tomorrow? 明天天气怎么样? That's the, the sentence with a subject predicate phrase as the predicate. So 明天 is the subject of the sentence. 天气怎么样 is the predicate. And in the predicate, we can still separate it into a small subject and a predicate. So What about tomorrow's weather? 明天天气很好。明天 is the subject of the sentence. 天气很好 is the predicate. And in the predicate, we can separate it into a small subject and a small predicate. So that is a sentence with a subject predicate phrase as the predicate. So tomorrow's weather will be very fine, very good. 不冷不热, not cold and not hot. Okay, so do you understand? Any questions? So I will ask one of you to make the dialogue with me. Savara Javid, let's make the dialogue. I am A, you are B. Okay. 昨天北京的天气怎么样？
太热了。
明天呢？明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好，不冷不热。
非常好 ，very good, very good. Okay, Savara Javid, you are A. Muhammad Awaz Khan, you are B.
昨天北京的天气怎么样？
太热了。
明天呢？明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好。
Not cold and not hot.
不冷不热。
很好 very good. Okay, Muhammad Awaz Khan, you are A. I'm Sami Yola, you are B. Please make the dialogue again. Muhammad Awaz Khan.
昨天北京的天气怎么样？
I'm Sami Yola, are you there? Okay, 太热了。
明天呢？明天天气怎么样？
明天天气很好，不冷不热。Okay, very good. So let's go on. Let's go on. Please look at the text two. Text two, and let's listen to the recording together. At first.
课文2
Text 2.
今天会下雨吗？
今天不会下雨。
王小姐今天会来吗？
不会来，天气太冷了。New words. 下雨，
下雨，
雨，
小
小姐
来。
来。
Okay, so it's time for today's class to be over, and most of the students were absent from the class today, and I think you have your, I think most of them just took their final examination in the university, so that's the reason for their absence. But if you can't, if you can't attend to the class, please ask for a leave. Ask the teacher for leave, okay? So I think so let's just stop it here and see you tomorrow. 谢谢，再见。谢谢，再见。And please preview the text 2 of lesson 12 by yourself. Yes, please input 0603 in the chat room. Okay. And Savara Javid, please tell the other students if they can't come, please ask for a leave. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and see you. 谢谢，再见。See you tomorrow.
再见。
再见。
再见。